going on, everybody?
What's up, Travel Gang? Here's another episode of Tripping with Fam. We're going to talk about our Dubai experience. We already have a hotel tour. Check the video below or above about the hotel that we stayed in the room tour. So, let's get into it. You want to talk first about your experience?
Man, y'all. Woo! Okay, so I'm gonna start off with we flew from Savannah to New York. We got to New York. As soon as we got there, we left the paper, the friends and family discount, because our mother worked Marriott. So we were staying at Marriott. I'm gonna say I can't remember the name. You remember the name, the Marriott name?
No, I don't remember.
Jesus. Oh man.
Hold on.
JFK.
Airport. It's Marriott Airport JFK.
Yeah, she got a mind like an elephant. So anyway, we get there. We left the paper home. So the lady was like, "No, you can't. You gotta have it. Can you have somebody to send you a picture of it?" Like, no, it's literally sitting on the paper at home. So it was like, okay, well, we just paid a regular price, $300 for the regular night, just for one night, because we're flying to Dubai. We get up the next day, that night, I went and I said, hey, if I get the paper by in the morning, can it still be valid? Yeah, sure, no problem. So a whole other shift came in, and it was like, shame on you. You should have did it last night. Man, when I say the next day we almost missed our flight, like as soon as we got in line, it was time to board, because they literally took about 45 minutes. My mom sent us a whole nother paper, and it took about 45 minutes because they didn't want to do it. Everything was, when she sent the paper in, it was, it has to be emailed. We wound up getting away for the email. It was like, oh, it has to be a PDF. I was like, are you serious? So every time we had to get back in line. But anyway, we got past that. We flew, and we didn't really get no real sleep. So we flew from New York to Dubai, and that was 11 hours, 12 hours probably. And we had some kids, man. Oh man, these kids.
Bad.
And they were Indian kids. They had a whole crew. Arabs. They had a whole crew. They was going to Dubai as well. And when I say it must have been a meeting, a BP meeting, I don't know, Shell meeting, I don't know. But it was like the kid that was behind my seat was the ringleader, and you had to be about 10. And they all came to meet up with him, but it was just, they were standing in the aisles, and we rode on the court. What's the name of that plane?
Quantour. It's Quatar. We may be saying it wrong, but that's the one with the Q.
Yes. Nobody made them sit down. They kept coming back. I know I counted 7 of them standing up next to my seat. And I told the stewardess, and she was like, hey, did you talk to him? I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm talking to you. She came, and she didn't make him sit down or anything, but the kid behind my seat, I couldn't lean back because he had some big glass statue or whatever. I don't know what he had, but he was like, no. He even told her no, he wasn't gonna move it, and she reasoned with him. So I didn't get sleep the whole 11 hours. I almost sat up. The food was great. The food was pretty good on the flight. It fed you about 5 times. And that was another reason why I couldn't go to sleep, because it kept waking you up for that. But yeah, I'm gonna pass the mic to you.
Yeah, the flight, New York, they, I guess we used to the Southern hospitality, rude and not very helpful at all. So, yeah, so we were looking for like a different room, but it just made sense to stay there because it was only one night. But yeah, we almost missed our flight. We
Yeah.
had, when we got to the airport, I think we had maybe like 11 minutes before they take in our luggage, but we made it. Got on the flight, and like my husband said, the kids were just annoying. They just kept kicking. You got to sleep good. That part was horrible, but the food, everything, it was it was good. It was okay. It wasn't nasty where you didn't want to eat. But yeah, I enjoyed the flight. He got us there, so
Yeah.
safely.
Yeah. I don't have no issues about the flight or the crew or anything like that. It was just the seating. That particular seat, we literally sat with a group of kids, and then
Yeah.
the kids up the front came to the group of kids that we had in the back, and man, it was like they had a meeting back there. So, yeah. Yeah, we don't have no problem with Quantour. New York, JFK, next to JFK Airport, Marriott. The only Marriott back there.
It's brand new. They just built it, so it's Marriott New York JFK
Yeah.
airport. That's the one we stayed.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was, and they didn't care. One girl, she was very apologetic, and
She tried.
she communicate with us. The other ones was like, no,
It was because they just kept passing it to the next person.
so nonchalant. But,
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't care. They wasn't missing a flight, so they didn't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, so on to getting to Dubai. So after we got to, no, we had to go to Doha. We landed in Doha after the 12 hours. And then we had another hour, it was like 50 something minutes, close to an hour, to get to Dubai airport. But Doha airport is really, really big, and it's crazy. Like,
Yes, no line. Like the line, it does have a line, but you just get in. It's
where
just
you fit in,
yeah, there's no calling, no order. You just get in. That's it.
Yeah,
And they bus you to the plane in groups.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how that works.
So that plane gave us a snack because it was only like 53 minutes or something. And the snack was nasty. Now, on the 12-hour flight, everything was delicious, no complaints. So the food was good. Total trip, it was close to 15 hours. We're from Savannah, Georgia, so we flew to New York. So our flight can be cut in half because it would have been 32 hours if we flew from Savannah, Georgia. Yeah, so once we got to Dubai, you want me to elaborate? Okay, so once we got to Dubai, I'm a travel agent, so I used my vendor, Cultural Holiday, and I had everything booked far as a hotel transfer. Our hotel was booked, activities, all of that. So once we got our luggage, before we got our luggage, they started harassing us. Right after we got through custom, hey, I have a gift for you. Please, I have a migraine. I just want to get to my driver and I want to go to my room.
Yeah.
He told me pay attention to him. Don't worry about my luggage. Hey, don't worry about your luggage. Pay attention to me. So that's when it all begun.
Yeah. They know who you are because they let everybody walk by and they'll stop you and they harass you and harass you and harass you, and it's just best to just keep walking. She got called Beyonce, Halle Berry, Brown Sugar,
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj. That's how they reel you in. So they know you look different. So it's obvious. So yeah, that was all day long. And I think once you get even in the big mall, and that mall
was huge, 3 floors, and we didn't even get through. We didn't even go to the top floor.
No,
and then we didn't even get through the first floor either.
Yeah,
like,
you had never.
It's huge.
I want to say that thing probably about 5 blocks long, because you can look down and the hallway just keep going down. It's a grocery store in it. Everything is in there. They got a whole snow penguins in there for the kids. The whole floor, it's like a snow park.
Yeah.
With bumper cars in it. It's crazy. So it's just overboard. It's overkill. That mall is overkill. But we did we didn't even do the whole floor. The whole first floor.
The food court, walked a little bit, and
we turned around and was like, screw that. That was too much of a mall. So on a bucket list to come back, hopefully. We kind of jumping around.
Yeah, because I was about to say, like,
yeah.
We had talked about the beginning when we just leaving the airport and you start talking about the mall. That's must be what on your mind.
Yeah.
But it's okay. So back on track. So so we got to the hotel. When I say they were phenomenal with everything, I felt like royalty, like a little queen. Did you?
I didn't feel like a queen.
Well, a king. Okay.
But I felt they set the bar. Yeah.
Yeah, because they didn't want you to touch your bags. They wanted to do everything. We did not even have to stand in line to get our keys. They did all of that. They brought our keys to us. And then I told them I had a migraine, and I said, I need my bags now. They stopped what they were doing to make sure that we got our bags now because I needed my medicine. It's great. They would call, check on you. The tours was everything that was included in the package. It was amazing. But some of them was long. Oh, but I would say this. If you ever come to Dubai, May to August, it's hot. The sand was literally burning our feet. I was doing a flying dress photo shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I had to run back to the car to get socks, and I had on my slides, and it still was hot. It just was bearable.
Yeah.
And that was May, and they said that was just the beginning of the heat. It's triple hot in July and August. So keep that in mind if you're going to visit Dubai and you don't like the heat.
Well, if you're going in the sand.
Yeah, if you're going to the desert, then baby,
it burns.
Yeah. My feet was stinging for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
And I ran cold water over it. It was still stinging. I was supposed to wear heels to the dinner cruise. I couldn't because my feet was stinging so bad.
Yeah. Ooh, man, when I said I was doing a Diddy Bop, y'all, and I was saying, oh, Jesus, and everything, like, I had to sit, wait. It was hot. It felt like somebody was pouring hot coal on your feet. Like, it was that bad.
Walking on hot lava. You know, in those games, it felt like that.
It was 109 outside.
Yeah, 109 degrees.
Yeah, so.
May. This is May 2024.
Yeah.
In the beginning of May.
After that,
we could talk about the dinner cruise.
Mm-hmm.
We did a dinner cruise that was included in our package. That was that was fun. The food was okay. Some of it was cold. The fries was cold.
Yeah, fries.
and I don't know why their food tastes like Vicks Vapor Rub. Some of that stuff tastes like Vicks Vapor Rub. I don't know.
Well, we're gonna say it like this: it's Indian cultured food here. It's a lot of Indian food here. So we just, because we went to somewhere else before.
It was Cancun. They had a restaurant.
They had Indian food.
Yeah,
and it tastes the same. It's but
nasty.
Yeah, it ain't what we like. But
I'm open to try it, but long as it's not nasty. But
yeah, some of it look good, but it ain't. But if that's your thing, then it's perfect for you. But
yeah. Yeah, it was. They were very entertaining, and we just sailed and cruised the night away and danced and had fun.
Now, the package that she did get, they didn't spare no expense. Like the bus that we got on, they were big buses. They looked good. The boat that we got on compared to everybody else's boat, it was a nice big boat. It wasn't no little boat like the boats that was on the side of us. It was
top notch.
It was top notch. So they didn't
cut the cost to be cheap.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man. The only thing I can say is like some of the car. Did we get in a car? No, those was our Uber.
Yeah, the Uber.
Yeah.
It just was that Jeep when we went to Dashin in Dubai. Well, you know what? My vendor may call it Dashin in Dubai. But Dashin, if you don't know what that is, please research it, because I just saw the price that they offer the travel agent, and yay, it's my 5-year anniversary. Yay. 5 years in the
travel anniversary.
Yes, 5 years in the travel industry. I'm a travel business owner, travel agent. So I came to celebrate 5 years in the business. So I saw this great rate that they offer us. And my Lord, I wouldn't say I didn't read it. I saw it say Dashin Dubai. I saw the car, the picture, but they literally was slinging us left, right, like.
We were in the back seat too, and I should have known something was up
when he gave us them bags, talking about if we throw up.
Yeah,
like throw up.
But that didn't even make me pay attention to anything, because it was a whole roll cage that you hold on to throughout the car. So I didn't pay no attention. And they did this in nice trucks, Toyota trucks. So
something like Ford Runners.
Yeah. And when I say we're in the desert and we're jumping hills and we sliding and all kind of stuff, and it's
something
like
drifting in the
we're drifting
sand.
in the desert. And it's almost like some Fast and the Furious stuff, because it had been about 15 cars and they all following each other, sliding through the desert, and safely everybody did their thing, and it was safe and it was fun. But for somebody that gets migraines bad and quick,
I didn't eat, but I just was over it. It was fun, maybe a minute or so. But listen, it was just too long for me. It was just, I don't know. It seemed like it was over 20 minutes, but it was, man. I don't know how long. I should have timed it, but other than that,
it probably was about 8 to 10 minutes.
Man, that thing was 20 minutes. I was like, man, I'm over it. Okay, I experienced Dashin in Dubai, yay! But that's enough. Enough of that. Next activity.
We rode camels after that.
So we went to the camp, Noble Camp, and then we rode the camels, and then they performed, and then we ate, and I got me a henna tattoo. And then, we was ready to go.
Yeah. Noble was good. It was good.
Yeah, the food wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It was okay. Mm-hmm. It wasn't nasty to the point that I didn't want to eat it. It was okay.
And they performed. They did this show. They danced in their culture. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it was good. after that, the next day is today.
Tour. We did the tour of Dubai, and he talked about the people that wear the long little white dress things.
Yeah, we did a tour. It was
Yeah.
fundamental. The kid knew a lot. He spoke a lot of different languages too.
He said he knew 9 different languages. He said French is the hardest for him.
Yeah.
Bonjour, oui, oui. I know a little French, but yeah, he talked about their culture. They have only 7 cities, and then they're going to be carless or personless, where they drive themselves. They've been doing it for 8 months now, so this is May 2024. So he said the next year, that's how it's going to eventually turn into that, because their president had already started it in, I forgot what city in Dubai, but yeah.
The airport, he said the airport, it was a crazy high $1 billion number.
24 billion something,
Yeah.
a million projects. So he said it's going to be bigger than what it is. Maybe we'll be able to just fly straight to Dubai instead of stopping in Doha and then fly to Dubai. So
So they say they're gonna launch the first flying taxis, and it's gonna be $100
I think
a trip,
one way, yeah.
one way. So, and it'll get you there in
20 minutes.
20 minutes probably.
You'll
Wherever
get
your
all
destination
over.
is.
Yeah, you'll get all over Dubai in 20
within
minutes.
20 minutes. So that's gonna be sick. So sorry for dropping a clues bomb on you. But yeah. That's by next year. That's gonna be done by next year.
Right.
So
2025, they're doing big things in Dubai.
Yeah. But he talked a lot. He was a good host. He looking for a sugar mama.
Yeah, that's what he said. He's trying to get that green card
Yeah,
because he want to go to Dubai.
Bad. Cause
No,
he kept
New
hitting
York.
on.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he want to see New York.
Yeah, real bad. Real bad. Because he was hitting on Shorty real bad. I think she was from New York for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else?
We talked about the desert. We talked about the tour. So today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, so we did our own individual thing. The rest was with groups. It was a group of us. But today we did individual. We did the jet ski, which was fun. The only downside was they didn't have like a windshield. We did the car jet ski. They didn't have the windshield to catch the water, so it was just like flying in our face. And the salt water was burning my eyes. So I didn't really get to see the sea and enjoy the pretty blue water like I wanted to.
We got a video of it if you guys want to see that.
My eyes was just burning, so I was like this the
She
whole
literally
time.
was right like this.
Yeah, I was like that the whole time. He was driving because I wasn't been able to drive because it was just burning my eyes so bad, the salt.
Yeah.
And it was just going in my mouth, my nose, everything. But
nah, we did see a floating car. It was a Bentley, and it had a windshield. I don't know who car that was, but that was set up nice. But the water was choppy. I give it that. But if it was just on a jet ski, it would have been perfectly fine. That particular car, the water literally just came straight. It didn't hit anything else but the top part of your body.
It was cold, so it was
yeah.
But other than that, and then we went to the mall. But Quentin already talked about the mall earlier in the video. So yesterday it was crazy. We had 3 activities planned, and he was looking at me crazy. Why did you book all of these? Well, it says that we would have had like a 6-hour break, but that wasn't true. Well, we went to the tour, we did the flying dress, and then the dinner cruise. So we did 3 activities in one day. Highly do not recommend. Especially when it's hot outside. It was really, really hot. 109 degrees. So, but in our experience, do not listen to those people say don't go to Dubai. They have rules, all of that.
Yeah.
It's not as strict as everyone think it is. It's not. It was.
Yeah, we literally, it was girls with the booty shorts on, the loud talking. We didn't really experience that, I guess, because they were scared. But we had a lot of
ratchet.
Yes, a lot of ratchet was in our group. And no, man, it went smooth. It was like I said, them girls wore some
Stuff.
booty shorts, and it was perfectly fine.
They was walking free.
Yeah.
Downtown.
Yeah.
Like it's not what you expect. He said I was talking to the vendor. The only thing is you have to be at the malls, if I'm saying it correctly. Have to be covered up and all of that, but it's not. He was like, what rules? Because I said that's what people are scared about coming to Dubai, because they so scared of, be careful, so scared of the rules, and it's not how people make it seem. And it's always like that. Even on the news, they hype things up so bad, and then it's totally not what they say it is.
Yeah. The whole rain situation, he talked to us about that too. One guy, it was bad, like he said, it was bad in one city, but it wasn't all over Dubai like people made it seem.
Right.
They got stuff in place for that, the drainage for that, and even our our Uber driver told us, he said 2 days it was gone.
Yeah, it was gone.
And
they had it cleaned up.
And her host verified it. He said they made it's set up to make it look bad, to slow tourists down, like even with the.
He said he had people cancel their trip and all of that, but
it wasn't what people making it out to be. A bunch of people that's not coming, stopping you from coming. So you have to experience stuff for yourself.
Right. Your experience may not be our experience. Our experience may not be your experience. So just go.
But hey, like I say, a lot of those rumors, it's not true. It's not true. So, hey, do your own due diligence.
Right. I was researching stuff and all of that, but I was still scared a little bit because I was trying to make it back to the U.S. I'm trying to make it back to the U.S. So there was like, don't show all the affection in public, all of that. Don't take pictures, record females. Like, people had phones out.
We was literally recording. Yeah, now I know the rules are the women that's covered up and stuff. They say you're not supposed to do it. I didn't try it, but when she was getting her hand and the dude was like, you can record it.
Yeah, it's okay to record, I guess, because they know that, I guess, the myth about not recording or whatever. So.
Yeah, I think they're aware of the stuff around that's going on, and they want people to come.
Right. So
it probably was like that, and I know it's a very religious place. It probably was, but they know. So you still
you got people coming in, living here from Africa, all over the world to live here. So they're changing. It's changing.
Yeah. Like even with the whole money thing, like downtown where we at, you got a lot of people that's still not even really hip to the money,
the currency.
So it's just better to use your card because it'll translate that for you.
Because he was about to get Jip out his money the first night.
Yeah, because that lady showed it, and no, she was like, oh, it took her about 3 minutes. It was like, we just use a card. It was longer than 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, she was like,
she went to the bag.
She put the money up, then took it back. I was like, oh no. I'm about to get ripped off. Yeah, so we had two pizzas.
No, one pizza, wings, and then you had macaroni and shrimp.
Yeah,
Macaroni and cheese.
And it came up to $150. And I
In
felt like
Arabic.
Sanford. Yeah, so
In their money.
in their money.
But when I looked it up, it was I think like 30.
$38.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
So
so-
it wasn't that expensive.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Just it was an experience. For your phone, you had to go get a phone jack to convert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So make sure you have that.
Yeah. But there's a lot of CVS's and stuff out here, so
Definitely, and they have stuff that open 24 hours.
everything is open.
Almost literally.
Almost
everything.
everything is open 24
24
hours. So there you
I
go.
don't see how they're not fed because 24 hours, if I want to go get some McDonald's, I can. Just walk down the street to McDonald's.
Yep.
Yeah, we walked the script the first day.
2:00 in the morning, and everything's still open. Lamborghinis all day long.
Yeah.
Phantoms all day long. So, but yeah, I think that is about it. I don't think it's really much more to say. Like I say, that stuff that they're saying is
Don't believe the hype.
don't believe it, please. I'm not getting paid to say this. It's just what I seen, and yeah, do your own homework, because a lot of people that told me all of that, and, yo, you gon'. I know them people not going to Dubai, so yeah, or anywhere else out the States. So yeah, but
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned because we stay
tripping, literally.
Thanks for watching.